Okay, so take two. So I want to thank everyone for watching. All two of you. Thank you for being my devoted fan base. This is a video that I've wanted to do for a while, but it's a little bit of mix. It's not all about Posh. It's more personal, about what's going on with me and kind of trying to get into a healthier lifestyle, which Posh has been a part of, and I'll get into that later. But kind of just want to talk about getting healthy and what that means for me personally. And I know that it couldn't affect some other people out there, so I just want to go ahead and put it out there. I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. That means different things for different women. It can mean infertility, it can mean insulin resistance, it can mean cysts on the ovaries, as it suggests, but it doesn't mean the same thing for every woman. It's kind of a catch-all, and depending on which doctor you go to is how you get diagnosed with it, because they kind of still don't know a whole lot about it, about what causes it and what leads to it. For me personally, it means that I have low estrogen levels in comparison. That makes my testosterone levels higher, which means I have hair growth that I don't want. I could have thinning of the hair. It also means that I get acne. I can have skin like a teenage boy, which is not fun. Part of the Posh. And it means that nothing is normal. It also means that I'm insulin resistant, which I just recently found out within the past few years. But what that means is that whenever I intake sugars and carbohydrates, the normal amount of insulin that your body would produce doesn't absorb it. So my body has to produce more insulin. And when it produces more insulin, then I have extra insulin floating around in my blood, which causes sugar levels to drop, which makes me hungry, which makes my body's crave carbs and sugars. So it's kind of a never-ending cycle. And when it's not kept in check with a proper diet, you end up like I am now. I'm not going to give my exact weight because I'm a woman, but you know what? I'm going to be brave about it. I am a big girl and I am 300 plus. I wish I wasn't, but that's where I am now. So getting into this, with PCOS, I've read several books. I've gone to doctors, I've gone to nutritionists, and they all give me these lists. I have lists of what I can eat, lists of what I can't eat. And depending on the list, there's different foods that on one list is a can eat and on one list is a can't eat. So then I went through this arduous task of creating a main list that only had all the cans on it. Well, what that left me with is just a list of foods, and it wasn't really helping me have a jumping off point or a reference point. It's just, here's a list of foods that are okay. And it's very hard to, when you're busy, and it's hard to, okay, well now I've got to research to have all these, what recipes can have these and what doesn't. And I'm going to be honest, I was lazy and I did not put in the work because it was a lot of work. Even just going through all those lists, which I had about 5 that I went through, and cross-referencing all of them took a long time, and it gets frustrating. And then if you don't get it right, you still don't lose weight, which is even more frustrating. And then you just feel tired all the time, which can be another symptom is that you're tired and you're aggravated and you don't feel well, and it makes you feel bleh. That's the only way I can describe it, is bleh. Anyway, introduce Posh into my life, and what happened is that Posh is naturally based. And this is only going to be brief. It's not a sales pitch. I'm just saying this is my story. So Posh is naturally based. And using this night and day facial moisturizer and BFF Best Face Forever, which is an exfoliating face wash, using those daily. They are vegan. So these two actually are natural. There's nothing, in there. And I have tons of allergies too. So these being all natural and using them once I started using them on a routine, using them on a daily basis. That means morning and night. Wash my face, moisturize. Wash my face, moisturize. My skin has cleared up a lot. I still have some issues where there's hair growth again that I don't want, but for the most part, I don't have all over my nose like I had before. I don't have them all through. I used to get so many blackheads like through there. I used to get them all over my forehead, and it was just annoying. And you want to be like, I'm over 30. At what point will my skin clear up? Well, apparently that point was Posh for me. So that is why I am an advocate for Posh, because the amazing things that it has done for my skin. So on top of doing that for my skin, I also started using the body butters. I started using the foot creams, and the foot oils and the pills and the little skin sticks that moisturize and heal and soothe soothe bug bites, and lavender that help you to sleep. And it's made my skin really soft. It's made my skin feel younger. And I started thinking, if using all this naturally based stuff could make my skin feel so good, what can I do that's going to make the rest of me feel like I do about my skin? Enter Groupon. So I love Groupon. I love a deal. I love a bargain. I'm always talking about finding great deals because that's what I do. So on Groupon, they had a $99 special, which it's still there. This is May 2017, May 16th, 2017. So as of yesterday, it was still there if anyone is interested. But there was a Groupon for $99 for Louisville Lifestyle Medicine. And it was a medical weight management program. I know this is backwards because it's on the iPad, and I'm sorry I don't know how to switch it, otherwise I would, but trust me, it says Louisville Lifestyle Medicine Medical Weight Management Program. So what the $99 includes is that I see the doctor for an initial consultation. I have twice a week for 4 weeks. I see the nurse practitioner, who is also the personal trainer, for 1 hour personal training sessions. That's twice a week. Then they give me this lovely binder that not only tells me what to eat, it gives me the recipes for it, it tells me how to prepare the food, and it has a shopping list. And that's set out for me for 4 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, I will follow up with the doctor again. And then at the end of 4 weeks, I will follow up with the doctor for a final appointment. Now I'm going to let you know, now my results are not normal. My results are because I have insulin resistance, and putting my body into shock by eating a balance that is going to be better for my body to digest and everything. And because I'm bigger, bigger people lose weight differently than skinny people. So it's been a little bit over a week, and I've lost 10 pounds. Which is wonderful. Now you might be thinking, that's amazing, but again, you got to remember, jump starting the body, and it's different for someone someone who is the same size as me but does not have PCOS may react differently. For me, this is how my body reacted with the exercise. I'm not overdoing the exercise. I meet with him twice a week for an hour, which is incorporating weight training and cardio, and then I am to, on my own, 3 days a week for 30 minutes, do cardio. And we're doing this in a healthy way so that my heart rate doesn't get too high, that I can sustain a lower heart rate and build endurance for a longer period of time. And this is about overall well-being. But I have really enjoyed going there even for the week and a half. I haven't told them, but I've told my husband, and I will tell you that I've already decided I'm going to be their spokesperson, that I am going to succeed. I am going to change my lifestyle. This is not a diet for now. This is a diet for my entire life. This is something I'm committed to because I have to be, because my health requires it, and because I want to have a more free life. But I wanted to make this video because even though it's only been a week and a half, I feel so much lighter. I feel I'm not tired when I wake up in the morning. I don't get home and just want to slump on the couch and not move. I'm in a better mood. I am thinking more clearly. Everyone says it, but until you actually do it, you don't really know how eating healthy is, how making these major changes, and it is a major change, making these major changes will affect how you feel, but it does. And I'm going to tell you that I highly recommend, if you're in that place, go get this Groupon. If you're not in Louisville, find some place that will help you and give you the training wheels, because that's what I needed. I needed the meal plan with, okay, not only here's a list of what to eat, but here's recipes that are going to make it taste so good that you don't miss the fact that there's no meat in them. Honest to God truth, we wrote down the grocery list. We went to the grocery store and I looked at all the recipes. I looked at the list. I wrote it. And it wasn't until we were halfway through the store that I realized there was no meat in the cart. And I'm like, I'm on a vegetarian diet. Then I realized I was on a vegan diet. I still eat meat because I need that protein. And I know you can get protein other places. And I know for many people that a vegan lifestyle is the way to go. And I commend that. However, the amount of protein I need and how I need it just for me, I am eating these vegan meals, and 10 to 12 of my 14 lunches and dinners a week is vegan. It is, but I'm not vegan. I am incorporating many vegan meals in. I'm just not vegan. But I felt an amazing difference. Not having all those oils, not having all the carbohydrates, not having all the fake stuff in your body. And I felt it within 3 days, which was super amazing to me. But I'm going to continue it because I need this. I needed the training wheels. I need the help with it. I need the guidance. And finding it has been amazing. So I recommend for anyone out there that if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I don't know everything. I'm a baby in this. I'm in the beginning of it. But I have people I can reach out to. I have some amazing friends on Facebook that I've been following for a long time that have done this sort of lifestyle for a while. And shout out to them for being amazing at it. This is the beginning of my journey. I just want to hold myself accountable. I hope the internet will help hold me accountable. And I hope that maybe in the future this will help somebody else. But, the older you get, you learn that these naturally based things are so good and nourishing to your body, and they will make you feel so much better about yourself that you're only holding yourself back by not doing it. I mean, the biscuits and gravy taste good now. They taste yummy, but when you have a cannonball sitting on your belly and you just want to sit on the couch, what good is that towards life? So this is just, again, my journey, my story, and I wanted to share it, and hopefully it'll help somebody, and hopefully you guys will keep me accountable and keep me honest. So this is it for now. I'm going to try to do weekly updates, but I know me. I sometimes get flighty and forget to do things. So again, feel free to also hold me accountable on that. Talk to you later. Bye.